We have verdicts. Needless to say, some people are going to be disappointed. Some people are not going to be disappointed. I'm going to ask that you respect the jurors and the attorneys. They have their jobs to do. They performed them exceedingly well. Regardless of the outcome, I would hope that everyone would respect them. The jurors did not volunteer for this. They were drafted as members of the community. Please respect their decision, whatever that may be. There will be no interviews on this floor. If anyone wants to participate in a press conference, it will be held on the second floor. Please do not try to interview anyone up here. For security reasons, I'm going to ask that you remain until the jury is excused. And by remain, I mean remain in your seats. We are trying to guarantee everyone's safety. I think whatever other lessons we've learned from this trial, violence begets violence. So let's avoid that. I'm going to read a final instruction to the jury after we take the verdicts. At that point, they will be ushered out. I'm going to ask you to remain in your seats until the deputies tell you that it is all right to leave. Madam Clerk, could you read the verdicts, please?
Superior Court of California, County of Orange, Central Justice Center. The people of the state of California, plaintiff versus Manuel Anthony Ramos, defendant. Case number 11 CF 2575. Verdict. We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Manuel Anthony Ramos, not guilty of the crime of felony, to wit, violation of Section 187, subsection A of the Penal Code of the State of California, murder as charged in count 1 of the information in the second degree. Victim Kelly James Thomas. Date January 13, 2014. Signed juror number 11, foreperson. Verdict. We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Manuel Anthony Ramos, not guilty of the crime of felony, to wit, violation of Section 192, subsection B of the Penal Code of the State of California, involuntary manslaughter by unlawful act, felony/involuntary manslaughter by lawful act in unlawful manner, as charged in count 2 of the information. Victim Kelly James Thomas. Date January 13, 2014. Juror number 11, foreperson. The people of the state of California, plaintiff versus J. Patrick Cicinelli, defendant. Case number 11 CF 2575. Verdict. We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, J. Patrick Cicinelli, not guilty of the crime of felony, to wit, violation of Section 149 of the Penal Code of the State of California, assault or battery by public officer as charged in count 3 of the information. Victim Kelly James Thomas. Date January 13, 2014. Juror number 11, foreperson. Verdict. We, the jury, in the above entitled action, find the defendant, J. Patrick Cicinelli, not guilty of the crime of felony, to wit, violation of Section 192, subsection B of the Penal Code of the State of California, involuntary manslaughter by unlawful act, felony/involuntary manslaughter by lawful act in an unlawful manner, as charged in count 2 of the information. Victim Kelly James Thomas. Date January 13, 2014. Signed juror number 11, foreperson. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, are these your verdicts?
Any counsel wish to have the jury poll? No, you don't. Clerk, would you please record the verdicts and the council waive reading of the verdicts as reported?
Yes.
So we're
You have now completed your jury service in this case. On behalf of all the judges of the court, please accept my thanks for your time and effort. Now that the case is over, you may choose whether or not to discuss the case in your deliberations with anyone. I remind you that under California law, you must wait at least 90 days before negotiating or agreeing to accept any payment for information about this case. Let me tell you about some rules the law puts in your place for your convenience and protection. The lawyers in this case, the defendants, or their representatives may now talk to you about the case, including your deliberations for verdict. Those discussions must occur at a reasonable time and place and with your consent. Please immediately report to the court any unreasonable contact made without your consent by the lawyers in this case, their representatives, or the defendants. The lawyer, representative, or defendant who violates these rules, violates the court order, may be fined. I order that the court's record of personal juror identifying information, including names, addresses, and telephone numbers, be sealed until further order of this court. In the future, the court is asked to decide whether this information will be released. Notice will be sent to any juror whose information is involved. You may oppose the release of this information and ask that any hearing on the release be closed to the public. The court will decide whether and under what conditions any information may be disclosed. Again, thank you for your service to our town. Plans are ordered released. Charges are dismissed.
Frank, you want to swipe your camera down in the elevator? Okay, folks, thank you. If they're going to go down there, all the TVs and stuff are supposed to go down to the second floor. I don't know if they're going down there or not.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Are you guys going to go, are you in charge of?
Yeah, I'll break it down.
On
Break
the
it
second
down.
floor? Okay.
I'm going back.
Okay.
Here, so, you know, we're gonna break this down. Get that stuff out of here. So,